Yo, 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 hey, Allah, hey, Allah, hey, hey, Allah, hey, hey, Allah, hey, Allah.
Right now we're on Nettle Island, close to Yuułuʔił̃, and we're here training for the Warriors program. Well, it's like a leadership program, so you're here to become leaders. It's like this program where you're changing from youth to a young man.
This year we're trying a new approach that brings together the teams for a training gathering at the start and at the finish so they can come together. And we're basically running through a variety of different activities and survival activities, wellness conversations, and also team building activities that'll prep them and support them to be able to run the program back in their community.
We needed to identify a few young people to take on the lead in exercising this program. And so right away some names came to the surface, and there were these young boys that we identified. The process that we asked Ricardo to go through was to talk to the parents first and explain the program to the parents and ask them permission to come. So all of the youth that are here knowing that this is something that their parents would love for them to do.
For me, how I see it is we're planting the seeds into learning these skills, and they'll be able to pick and choose which skill set they want to focus on. So when we do start our weeknight training and our weekend training, they'll already have an idea of what to do, and they'll be able to learn from the mistakes that they've made here and the mistakes that they'll continue to make.
There's 3 of us from Yuułuʔił̃, so what I want to do is each of us brings back something, so that way it's not all on your shoulders. That way you can spread it out between the 3 of you.
It was really hard at the first bit. It's getting easier now. It's definitely now that I talk to, ask help and questions and such. I feel like the community likes to see kids out there and likes to see us taking kids out there. I mean, who wouldn't want to see kids out here, right? Yeah, just seeing kids run around and have fun. It just makes you happy.
Well, the way we do it, and like Ricardo has taught me, and the way that I'm hoping to do it, is like you're creating a position for yourself to, not for yourself, you're creating a position that can be handed off, where it's not like just meant for you, and you're mentoring the youth with the things that you know, so that they can be a better coordinator than you are, and hoping that and creating an environment that will last forever in the community.
With what we're doing, they're not only learning that, but they're developing their own confidence in being able to lead and finding it in themselves that it's okay to take your time to figure it out, to become that leader.
I really appreciate this because it's given me so many opportunities to try something and not feel crazy pressure or backlash if it doesn't work out.
All of the work that happens in Young Warriors is very preventative, it's very proactive, it's very targeted towards building up people from the inside out.
You know, we used to barter and trade with our neighboring tribes. Now we're bartering and trading knowledge, and it'll help bridge that gap now that's been passed on to us, and we can become a closer Nuu-chah-nulth community again.
When they leave, actually tomorrow, they're going to go back home to their own communities and their families, and they're going to share their experience, and the other people are going to see just how much they've grown in this short period of time. So I think that's a big part of what it's all about here.
Where I see this going forward is that soon enough we will have warriors that can stand up in the community and say, this is who I am, this is what I'm about, this is what I believe in, and this is what I want to do. They'll be clear about who they are and about what they're here for and what they want to do with that.
through all these relationships with the people that I've met and like developed, it made it easier for me to understand what kind of relationships I want to develop with all my friends and whatnot. They're like, we're all here for each other, and we can go farther if we lift each other up rather than tear each other down to get ourselves ahead, I suppose.